What's up, guys? So, as you can see, we are at Auto Club. I'm gonna do a 40-lap race with the next-gen car, the A car they call it here. So we're in the practice session. There's only a few minutes left in practice, about 10 minutes, and then it'll switch over to the main race lobby. So let's do a few laps. And okay. Oh, I forgot to change steering wheel settings. It's a fixed race. You can't really mess with the setups, right? You can see everything's locked. But okay, it's where I had it before. All right. This one started here at 1.57, whatever inches of revolution, whatever that means, which is very low response, which is what you want in a large track so that you're not twitchy. But I don't like that feel. I like it a little more of a tight feel. Even though it's a bit on the twitchier side, I feel like I have more control over the car. So yeah, let's do a few practice laps and see what this car feels like.
All clear on pit exit, you can push now.
Now, one thing I could tell you from, the racing I've done with the next-gen car so far, I don't think they've updated, the new horsepower package, or, I'm not sure. Doesn't feel like it, but this track is rough, and this car has a stiff suspension. There's not a lot of give, and the ride is by far the roughest of all the series. You got your trucks, you got Xfinity, and you got Cup. And I'll tell you that the Xfinity and the truck,
V20.
It's a lot more of a forgiving and smooth ride compared to this. This is a rough ride. And this track is probably one of the roughest tracks. Lots of bumps and I don't know if you could see my seat's like really bouncy. I could feel it. And I think besides the suspension, which is completely different from the old Cup car, the tires are, bigger, and you have a much lower profile on the sidewall of the tire
today.
And there's not a lot of cushion in the tire, so it's going to produce a rougher ride. It does take a little getting used to. And I think these cars, the setups are way different. It's a completely different way to set these cars up. You don't have a track bar anymore. So a lot of the setups are going to be really focused on, the springs, but really the shocks. The old setups...
21st. That's your quickest lap in this session.
Yes, you did play with the shocks and stuff like that, but in this car it's a lot more vital. It has a lot more to do with how the car behaves. As you can see, I'm not very fast in practice, and every practice session is the same. It's just like the people at the top of the charts are, I don't know, man. It's like they're just much better than I am, and so I don't really care. I'm just trying to get a feel for the track. I don't even know if I'm running the right line. I've tried different things. I just run what's comfortable for me.
V22.
And as I said before, this is a fixed setup race, so everybody has the same setup. There's a particular way to run it to get the fastest lap times. And that's where you're going to notice a big split between the guys that are really good and the guys like me. So I'm just trying to survive. My safety rating has taken a real hit, especially with Daytona. I did a couple of these races, not yesterday, the day before, I think. And yeah,
Good lap. That's your quickest so far.
I got caught up in other people's messes. And this car, you got to be careful with the throttle on exit. If you're too aggressive with it, the car will want to spin out. And that's where a lot of these wrecks have happened during the races. I try not to be side by side with people in the corners, because that's where you're going to get in trouble. They lose control, even if you're doing everything right. Like right now, you could see, in spite of how rough this track is and the suspension, I am sort of keeping a very smooth line, because I do tend not to overdrive. Like, I think that's one of the reasons I'm probably not as good as other people. They push the car a lot harder than I do. I'm just trying to be more consistent and smooth and sort of let the race play itself out. A lot of these guys, they're dive bombing and, you know, taking it 3 and 4 wide, and this track is so wide that you can get away with that, but the problem is you better hope the guys next to you don't lose control. And that's been my problem at the moment. I get caught up in other people's wrecks.
23rd place.
And I know everybody, you know, blames everyone else for the wrecks, and I'm honest. You know, if I cause a wreck, it's on me, but for the most part, I'm pretty smooth, for the most part. And I don't like taking the bottom of this track because
inside,
it
feel there,
really
feel there.
upsets the car.
Feel there, feel there.
I feel better in the center of
Hold
the
your
track
line.
to the top.
Hold your line, still there.
B25.
Feel there.
I'll
Hold
take the
your
bottom,
line.
like
All
when I got a
clear
chance
inside.
to pass. Now, obviously, the bottom's the best way, like, to really make time, but from the center to the top, you will get a better run out on the exit. Man, this is a rough track. And it does put my motion simulator, it gives it a real workout. Like, this is a really good way to test it out.
B29.
I took that one just a little deeper. And on exit here, that's when people get in trouble. The exit of the corners, because that's where the car gets loose, and if you're a little bit too aggressive with the throttle, that's where you're going to spin out. And it's always to the inside. Which is why I don't like to be side by side, and if I am, I'd rather be the car on the outside, because I'm in control for the most part. The guys, when you're on the bottom and that guy on the outside, if he loses control, he's going to come right down into you. And that's what's been happening so far. I'd be happy with a clean race if I could avoid having contact with anybody. I just want to get my safety rating back up, because it's fallen a lot. And unfortunately, iRacing they don't differentiate between who's at fault for contact. You know, if somebody gets into you, your safety's gonna go down, your safety rating, regardless. So I just want to get my safety back up, and I lost a lot of my I rating as well. I got it about, I forgot how high. I had it at 2200, which is pretty, more or less average, I would say. And then after Daytona, it went all the way down to like 18 and change. Really rough track. My God, I don't know if you guys are catching that, but All right. We're going to be switching over any minute now to the race room, so I'm going to maybe give you guys a quick shot of the car. I want you guys to check out the paint scheme. Let me know what you think. All right. We'll do a few laps in a minute. All right. Yeah, so what do you guys think, man? That's a paint scheme. I make all my paint schemes myself. That's my Tang car. You can see the orange juice at the bottom. I'm pretty proud of that scheme, so let me know what you guys think. All right. You can see me doing a few laps. Very, very stiff car. And if you watched, you know, Daytona practice last week and stuff, and they showed a lot of the in-car shots of some of the drivers, you could see them bouncing around in there. It's a rough ride. So, all right, we're gonna switch over to the main room, and let's see if that pops up on the camera. Yeah, it's still on the screen from what I see. I know you guys, there's a 2 or 3 of you guys who have asked me to post more races. The reason I don't post more races is because, in all honesty, there's only a couple of people that watch, if you know, the those uploads, and it's just, I don't know. I'd like to post more. It's just not enough people watching. What's the point? I will continue to post races from time to time, but that's why I don't post more races. It's only a handful of people that actually care to watch. Those of you who do watch, I appreciate it. So that's why you don't see more races. And I can't do any AI races with the next gen car because it's not available for AI. They haven't worked that into the sim yet. All right, so now we're in the, hold on a second. Okay, we're in the room. I gotta remember to, this is something I wish you didn't have to do every time. Now, here we go with the steering pinion. As you can see, it's back to 157. If you forget, you get stuck going in the race and it's you're not happy with the steering. All right, so it's back where I wanted it. I wish it would just take and hold. Let's see, get a quick feel of the car. So, I'm number 24 in the room. So the strength of field here is higher than what my rating is, which is good. That's what I want. It gives you a chance to build it up.
Your exit is clear. Watch the white line. The track temperature is decreasing. It's now 100 Fahrenheit.
I'm not going to qualify because, yeah, I think I'm better just starting in the back and try to work my way up. Man, what a rough ride. It does take a lot of getting used to, man. It does feel like you're on, almost like on a subway train. There's not a lot of cushion. It's just you got the steel wheels on rails, and you could feel everything. And sometimes it reminds me of riding the subway in New York. Like right here. Oh, all right. It was the Tang 24 car. So. All right, so I'm just going to hit ready to race, no qualifying. And I should be starting all the way in the back. don't really recognize any of the names in this room. A lot of times you race long enough, you start seeing people you recognize. But I've been a bit up and down, but I don't recognize anybody in here. All right. So now we just wait. It's a 40-lap race. We're going to wait for qualifying to finish, and then we can roll over. Oh, you could see some of the practice. Yeah, from the looks of it, this seems to be the old package, the old 550 with the high spoiler. Because I don't know if you could see, but you could see the clear rear spoiler. Doesn't seem to be any shorter. And I do think iRacing would make a big announcement when they did update to the new package. So who knows? But it's a good looking car, and it is a rough ride. And you could see the wheels are bigger and the sidewall of the tires are much smaller. And that's going to give you a harder ride. I don't think that's the only reason. You know, it's a completely different car, different suspension. Let's see. Yeah, there's no there's no wedge adjustment. There's no track bar. Everything here is basically, well, you got the springs, shock collar offset, ride height, stuff like that. But all of this compression, comp slope, rebound, that's all shocks. So this car is heavily dependent on shock adjustments to change how the balance of the car, and of course the springs. And your spring rates are different, but it's way different from the old car. So yeah, and the steering is so different. Yeah, the higher the number here, the tight, let's see, the tighter the responses, and the lower the number, you got to give it a lot more wheel to get it to respond, which is good. And a lot of people like to dial that up on bigger tracks because it keeps them from like overcorrecting and getting loose. Like if the car's loose, they can kind of control it better. But I think it's just everybody's different. And I like it a little more responsive. I don't like that loose feeling on the wheel. So we got just about a minute left in the qualifying before we can get going. Yeah, I thought about just start recording at the start of the race, but it's been a while, and I don't know if you guys wanted to see a little bit of practice and get a look at the car. But in either case, all right, so well, not that many people. Well, okay, they're probably still finishing up their qualifying. Yeah, right now I'm slated to start 25th. So I'll probably be on the inside of the last row, which is fine by me. I'm just going to take it easy, try to run just consistent, smooth laps, not overdrive the car, let everyone else up there fight. At this track, it does, there is a tendency for these guys to run in a slight pack, and it takes a while to break out. And a lot of these guys are going to go 3 and 4 wide. This is as you could see, it's extremely wide, the track. But it's not all a raceable surface, and I think you would think it's safer to be in a much bigger track with more room. And technically, yes, but what happens is these guys get overconfident and they're like, we got plenty of room, and then they're all driving into the corner 3 and 4 wide, and then they get in trouble. So sometimes having more room actually leads to, worse driving. And we're not talking about NASCAR drivers here or professionals. We're talking about sim racing online. So you're going to see people doing things they wouldn't do in real life. And that's why, online racing, no matter how good it might be, it's never going to be the most realistic. Like, I do think people think or assume that sim racing is, like iRacing is like, oh my God, this is like real life. And it isn't. So people still treat it at times like a video game. It's, that's what makes it, a bit frustrating at times. So we're just waiting for the pace car to head out and we'll start. So yeah, I'm not dead last. There are 3 cars behind me. And I'm sure they're gonna be...
The track temp is 100. The air temp is 78 Fahrenheit.
Trying to
B25.
get to the front right away. So 40
Follow
laps.
car number 20.
It's not gonna be that
The
long.
inside lane.
See how this works out.
We need to catch up to car number 20.
Well, let me put my delta up. I like racing with that. It kind of helps me know when I'm, offline, or I'm not running my best laps, trying to keep things consistent. Whoa, 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 whoa. I've seen people wreck in the pace lap, so I don't want to be that guy. These guys behind me, they're way back, and I've seen people just wait, and then when the green goes, they're already on the gas.
Okay, Jose, are you ready? Watch for the lights.
And not really supposed to do that.
Green, green, green.
I saw a guy do that yesterday, and he made a ton of spots doing that, but you're not supposed to do that. Nice and smooth. You're gonna see people up ahead make mistakes, and they're gonna get loose and go down into the infield. Guaranteed. And my goal is to not do that. I'd rather be outside.
Got a car down low. Still there.
There we go.
Still there,
Guys
still
on the
there.
inside.
Still there. Hold your line.
B26.
Still there. Still there.
Somebody
Still
watch.
there.
Whoa, you
3
see?
wide, 2 down low. Still there. Inside. You're high, 3 wide. Still there.
That's why I like
Line.
the outside. These guys on the one guy got loose and
Clear
lost a ton
inside.
of spots.
Inside, inside. Clear low, clear low.
Over the
Got
pit.
a car down low inside.
Too
Hold
hard
your
into
line.
the corner, but
Hold your line, still there. Clear
Whoa.
down low.
B24. You've just done a 41.9.
let it coast. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa!
Full course caution.
Wow. What the hell happened
We're under
there?
caution. Pits closed. Pace cars out. Line up single file behind car 20. It looks like Lang has gone off.
Wow, that guy got destroyed. Alright, we do have 2 sets of tires. There's no point in coming in. It's only a couple of laps in.
Dix, can you check my right side damage?
Oh, I got you. I love that.
Pits are open.
Well, I did say usually the problems happen where cars end up going towards the infield.
Yeah, it's all banged up.
That time, that was to the outside, so somebody must have just, I don't know, tried to make a pass on the bottom and then got into the outside guy and forced them up into the wall. And we got a couple of guys up in front of me pit, so we'll probably be 20th maybe. 21st. Alright, we'll find
Pace
out.
car is out. Pits are closed.
But like I said, you know, look how wide this track is, and you still get a lot of cautions here. It's just, I think people underestimate how easy it is to lose control of the car here. It's a rough track, and with this car in particular, it's just if you get on the gas way too soon on exit, you're gonna go around.
We're under caution. Pits are closed.
Number 9, I'm digging the paint scheme, man.
Okay, Jose. Get ready. Race will resume at the end of this lap.
We are 20th. And I do prefer the outside here. These guys are going to immediately dive to the bottom on turn 1, and that's where trouble starts. Somebody else just pulled off. What the hell happened there? You can actually get this race, you don't really have to pit. Like if it went green from the start, you could actually run without pitting. Yeah, this car is so much stiffer than the last car. You could feel every bump, every crack in the race surface. Even the engine vibration is a little bit more noticeable. Even when you shift, it's a little...
Green, green, green. Let's go.
Wow, that guy went...
Hold your line inside. Still there, still there.
20th place.
Hold your line. Clear down low. Car inside. Your line. Still there. Clear low, clear low.
Right here. Okay. Wow. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, I can feel it. I see some smoke up ahead. This is
Got a car low inside. Still there.
Be careful, we've got a full course caution.
already a caution. There you go.
Pace car is out. Line up single file behind car number 18.
Yeah, this track
We're
is
under
not
caution.
easy.
Pits are closed. We think that Lang has binned it.
I don't know what happened there. But yeah, this is not an easy track. And when you got, as you could see, these guys side by side, 3 wide, doesn't take a lot. It's a handful. I think we're gonna get some decent racing this week with the next gen car. We're finally gonna see the new package. Thank
Full
God,
course yellow.
no
It's
more of
over.
that restrictor plate garbage, and now we're gonna see what these cars can really do. Somebody's asking, the 26 got a black flag, because as you saw on the restart, somebody did get a jump and they went up the middle. So I don't know if they actually, if they passed somebody on the outside, that might be why he got a black flag. And maybe I saw a guy pull off, try to pit. He must have got a black flag. I don't know. Maybe that's
We're
what
under caution.
happened.
Pits closed.
I didn't see a wreck. I just saw a guy suddenly pull down in front of the pits, so. Just guessing. I thought they were converting this track into a short track. Whatever happened to that? I gotta look that up. I haven't heard anything about it, and this track wasn't on the schedule last year. They just put it back on this year. Did they change their mind about that? I don't. If anybody knows, let me know, because I haven't heard anything in a long time about that project. And I'm sure they'll talk about it this weekend. But yeah, that's pretty strange. They were supposedly gonna convert this to a short track. I don't know if, I think a half mile.
Pace car is out. Pits are closed.
Which I know people love short tracks. You know, I definitely prefer it over like road courses and stuff. But I don't know if we need another half-mile track. Like, how about a 1 mile track, right? I think 1 mile tracks produce really good racing. Dover.
Get ready. Race will resume at the end of this lap.
We don't really have any tracks around that size, like maybe 2, as far as I know. Phoenix is sort of in that area. Richmond is a little smaller, but I think something around a 1 mile track would be better than a half mile. You know, you got Bristol and Martinsville, and I think if you add more half mile tracks, it takes away from the mystique of those tracks, because they're very different, but they're both half mile. But that's weird that they just came back to this track this year after being off last year, and supposedly that was the word, they were going to convert it. I don't know what happened with that. Maybe that fell through, then they decided not to do it. But you would think that that would have made some kind of news. Yeah, I'm gonna have to remember to look that up. All right, so please don't do anything stupid.
Green.
All clear inside. Inside. Still there.
B17.
Still there. Still there. Hold your line. Hold your line.
Yeah,
Still there.
I'm not
Still
really
there.
aggressive, man. I just kind
Line.
of see
You are
what
all clear low. Inside.
the race gives me.
Hold your line. Still there.
Oh, there they go.
Still there.
Oh,
Hold your line.
come on, man. Fuck! How'd that happen in front of me?
Full course caution, be careful.
I always get caught up in that shit.
Pace car is out. Pits are closed. The pace car is out. Line up single file behind car number 20.
These guys, man, they suck. 4X. There goes my fucking safety rating.
Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. This is 1-6.
This is why, oh my god. It's hard to enjoy online racing. It really is. It's just, when it's good, it's good. But man, I experience more frustration than actual enjoyment. You know, I'm not gonna stop doing it. It's just, shit like this really gets to me.
Full course yellow. Pits are open.
You do everything right. You're not really driving aggressive. You're not putting yourself in a bad spot, and there you go. I got a ton of damage. I swear, this kind of shit really pisses me off. These guys are so
What's your speed limit in the pits?
aggressive.
The pit lane speed limit
What the
is
fuck?
55 miles per hour. Box in 1,080 feet.
Dumbass. This guy just came to almost a
Box
complete
in
stop.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Box now.
Three minutes and 40 of fucking optional repairs. I might as well just... This is so frustrating, man. This is just not fun. This is why we need a fucking video game where you can race the AI, and you know, you don't really get that kind of shit in racing AI. This is why I've always advocated for the, you know, the importance of a video game with a career mode and with good AI. Because racing people online, and I've always said it, is an overrated experience. When it's good, it's good. But man, it's just like, you really got to put so much time in. And I could do 10 races, and out of those 10, I could have maybe 2 that I really enjoyed. I'm just going to go down a lap because this car's not going to run very well. I'm like a magnet. If something happens, I get caught up in it. Might as well go. I don't want to go down a second lap.
Green flag, we're racing.
Check off my tires. I know I'm gonna pit again.
324. Alright, Jose. We're in the lucky dog position. Let's push hard to keep it.
And I don't want to change tires. I just want to do a repair. Watch this thing go green to the end now. Now that I'm fucking junk. Oh, man.
The next car is King. That lap time was 43.5.
Yeah, I'm definitely off the pace, man, because I gave it a little more gas than usual in that corner, and I would be super loose. So, yeah, the car's, yeah, it's I'm driving it harder, and it's easier to drive because I guess the arrow is so off.
You've just done a 43.6.
Look at that, I'm flooring it. Yeah, I shouldn't be able to do that.
Got a full course caution, watch out.
Oh, there's the caution.
I see him coming back up, and I didn't want to ram
We're under caution, it's closed. Race car's out, line up single file behind car number 21.
Is that a lucky dog? That would be something. I don't think it's gonna help, but that car's puffing smoke really bad. He must have blew up. That was a big puff of smoke.
We're under caution, pits are closed. Pits are open.
I don't know if I should have pitted there. Yep, I should have pitted, but whatever. There'll be another caution. Hopefully I don't get caught up in it.
Pits are open.
You know what? I'm gonna stay out.
Okay, Jose, get ready. Race will resume at the end of this lap.
Oh,
You're halfway home.
underneath lap
Your fuel
again.
is fine.
What a shitty race. Every race I've been in for the past month, I've had safety problems. I've been caught up in something. I don't remember the last race I had where I just completed the whole race and not gotten caught up. Yeah, I'm just gonna, if these guys behind me want to pass.
Green flag, we're racing.
Outside. Clear up top.
Yeah, this car is so far off the pace. Well, there they go, there they go, there they go. What?
Full course caution.
Okay,
We're under caution. Pits are closed. Pace cars out. Line up single file behind car 09.
Check you up at all. I just let off the gas.
Oh no, you're good. I was on mute and on, man. I didn't. Did you get any contact with that? Because I didn't, but there's a little bit on the back of the car.
No, Zero X had all the
As I said,
metal, but,
you would think that a track
no
this
Zero X
wide,
anything.
you would be safer. And
Alright,
I'm
man,
telling
yeah, no,
you,
it's
it
good.
just,
Sorry about that.
it makes people more aggressive. We're definitely pitting this time. I'm just gonna try to get as much damage fixed as I can.
Full course yellow. Pits are open.
Maybe get some of that speed back. I'm not gonna be back all the way, but I could see my left front's all fucked up.
I was trying to figure out if we're going to make a lap on the green or not.
Look out for the pit speed limit. Box in 1,080 feet.
5 laps continuous under green.
Box in 5, 4, 3.
That's why I
2,
queued up. I was
1.
wondering if
Box now.
anybody was saying it, but ain't nobody saying it. So. Figured I'd unmute and hear everybody screaming at each other.
Come on, guys, fix, fix, fix.
Nah, it's been pretty quiet, surprisingly.
Yeah, I don't see any change to that left front. Oh well.
I'm just trying to get this race done before I gotta go to my second job.
It's gonna be a long one, buddy. So buckle up.
I gotta do.
Yeah, it says 11 and a half minutes left of this race according to sim race maps, but I don't know about that.
That was that's so ambitious, man.
I think it's even a little ambitious trying to make the B6 4.
Yeah, that's right. 5 to all F4 out of here in a minute.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
I could see my left front at least a little cleaner. I don't know how much of a difference that's going to make.
Now I'm
But
a little worried about Auto Club compared to how Vegas feels, but I'm more worried about Vegas for next
Pace
week.
car's in this lap.
Is it rough or?
All I gotta say is 1 and 2 is a bitch. Unless they change something, but so far every practice that we felt for our league has been bad.
I'll have a good try of that.
Specifically entry, it's like the weight shift. It's not good.
Hopefully, straight over the front straight.
I'm still worried about these bumps going down the back stretch because it's very easy to get loose, especially in the Xfinity car. Someone alongside you can get it.
Yeah, Xfinity wants to hop all over the place. So far, those have been the cleanest races, though.
Yeah, I don't have any cautions in this.
Green flag. P20.
that guy almost hit the wall. Man, this guy's way
Car
faster.
down low. Still there. You're clear inside.
The 21st.
Yeah, I'm still slow. Sucks riding around with junk. I probably have no nose. I can't tell now, but if I can remember, I'll look at it afterward, after the race.
That lap was a 43.2.
Yeah, I could get back on the gas still, and yeah, there's no struggle to hold on to it. So yeah, this car's way off the pace. Even down here at the bottom, But I'm on it, flat-footed. Yeah, I shouldn't be able to do that with this car. Just goes to show you how much speed I've lost.
Your lap time was 43.1.
The good news is I shouldn't get any more safety hits all the way back here.
Okay, Jose, the next car is right.
It's so frustrating, man.
That lap was at 43.4. We've got a full course caution, watch out.
Another caution. Gonna pit again, try to get more damage fixed. Oh, somebody's in the infield, there you go.
Pace car is out. Line up single file behind car number 23. Pace car is out. Pits are closed.
Alright, so maybe we can get the rest of this fixed. I don't know.
Is that pace car going in 3?
Yeah, these guys loaf around too much. That's another thing I hate about online racing. They don't catch the pace car or the field. By the time you pit, you already lost 5 seconds that you could have had. Also, when people pit, they're going down pit road. Everybody does it, so I do it too now, but they're all the way on the inside. They'll block, they'll just... If you're on the outside like you're supposed to be, and somebody's on your inside...
Watch your speed.
You're pretty much fucked because you're gonna end up...
Box in
wrecking,
1,090
just trying
feet.
to get into your pit.
Box in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Box now.
Alright, so we'll finish repairing it and that'll be it. Well, that's it. Nothing else to fix. Yeah, eventually I'm just gonna have to run a race where I just stay way off the pace and just complete laps.
Okay, Jose,
to
get
my
ready.
safety
Race
rating
at
back
the end
up.
of this lap.
And I've never had to do that, but that's where I'm at now, as you can see, through no fault of my own. know, not even race. I mean, it's just a 4X, but because it's such a short race, it's only 40 laps, I'm gonna lose.
Right, we've done 18 caution laps.
All these cautions, man, and like I said, huge track, and it's almost like Martinsville. So I doubt that fixing any more damage is going to actually help, but I just want this race to be over at this point.
Green, 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 let's go.
What the fuck is this guy doing on the outside? He's just laying back.
Got a car outside. 3 wide in the middle. Clear up top.
I'm going to get black
18.
flag.
Inside.
That's why I
Well, there,
got off the
still
gas.
there.
That guy on
Clear
the
all
outside
around.
just slowed down to almost a stop. I didn't get black flag. Okay. I don't know what the hell was going on with that guy. That's the other thing, man. These guys on the outside, they play games sometimes.
Clear 3.
Yeah, the real car.
So I don't know what that was about. I'm just glad I didn't get black flagged.
The fucking bomb that would have snapped out of my head from my helmet.
I see smoke. Somebody went to the inside. There you go. I hope there's no more cautions, man. I'm just fucking tired of this shit. There they go. There they
Be
go.
careful, we've got a full course caution.
Keep it low.
Pace car is out. Line up single file behind car number 13. We're under caution. It's closed. We think that Dempsey has stacked it.
God damn, we ever gonna finish the race or not?
I'm making up spots through attrition. Tell you, this is a wide track, and these guys are just...
Are you guys gonna do the...
It's gonna get worse.
tomorrow?
We're gonna have maybe a green-white
It's gonna be
checker.
like this.
It's gonna be worse than this, I believe.
Full course yellow. Pits are open.
All right, we're staying out. I hope I start on the outside.
I'll have your daydream.
Yeah, I've been seeing very
I don't know what that 23 car did on that last restart. He was
started
on the
to look too
outside,
bad
and he
when
was
the thought first
just...
came out, and I'm like,
I don't know if he was trying to get me to pass him before the line, to just purposely
We're
black
under
flag.
caution.
I mean,
Pits are closed.
people do all kinds of dumb shit like that, so it wouldn't surprise me. But he was way faster than me. His car doesn't look like it has any damage, so I don't know what game he was playing. And that's the thing, you know, with iRacing, like, they don't differentiate. Like, if a guy on the outside is just loafing back like that, and you're gonna get black flagged. Nobody's gonna, you know, judge it and say, oh, this guy was just laying back, so. I hope I'm not on the inside again. And that guy's gonna be on my out. Well, he's behind me, so I don't have to worry about him.
We're under caution. It's closed.
Actually, the guy in front of me would be the guy I can't pass. All right. I'm pretty sure the guys behind me, they're gonna pass.
Pace car's coming in this lap.
They're gonna pass me pretty easily because I don't have damage. I do. Oh, I'm not gonna block. I'm not gonna do anything stupid. I just want to try to finish this race without getting any more safety rating hits. So that 13 car is the one I got to worry about. You can see the outside line, it takes them, they always wait to the last minute to get caught up. There's another gap ahead too. They should all be caught up now and they're not. So this 13 car, I don't know what he's doing. He's on my outside. I can't even see him. All right, there he goes. I think. There he is.
Green flag.
You're inside, 3 wide, 2 up top. Hill there.
P16.
Outside.
2 to go.
Hill there.
Yeah.
You're all
Whoa.
clear high.
Who cut in front of me, man?
Outside, outside. Clear, outside.
What the fuck was he doing? And I got another 4X because of that idiot diving in front of me. I couldn't finish the race with more fucking damage. I tell you, they get over aggressive. He had plenty of room and he just fucking cut my nose off. Now I got more damage.
P18. White flag, 1 more lap.
Just want to get out of this clean.
That
Okay, there they go.
that 5. Just drop it in there all the way.
Yes.
And there's no chance for you to stick it. That is a stupid move.
Well, I made up some spots.
Stupid move.
Something went my way. Another spot.
Good one that time. Good
Wow.
one.
P9. There's the finish. Good drive.
Finished 9th. All right, I got finally something went my way. I'm gonna take a fucking safety hit. Bunch of idiots, man. This is what you get with online racing, guys.
2,000 rating my ass.
Look.
That was a stupid move, 5. Thomas, that's the worst move I've ever seen. Or not Thomas, Don. Damn.
Oh, the car doesn't look that bad, but it ran like shit.
I mean, bro, so what if you admit it, man? That's
All right.
stupid, dude.
Let's-
Stupid.
Where did that? Okay, there's no. That was before that. Okay, watch.
Yes,
Watch
you're
the
one
23
that's
car
top
up here.
top
He
five.
went
You
right.
cannot get
Watch,
penalized.
he cuts
You
right
can't
across.
top 19.
Right
You
there.
cannot lose
He
by
cut across my nose. I got another 4X because of that idiot.
Yeah, you're right. That was a terrible move.
Okay, so you guys saw. Wasn't my fault. Now we're going to see real quick before I sign off what is going to be the hit I got 8x. At that point, I was starting to be like, okay, 4x, I could live with that. And that fucking idiot had to do that. Look at that. I lost another 12 to the safety. I'm almost at 2 flat. If it goes under 2, I think you lose your license. Fucking idiot. But I got a good finish. I actually gained iRating. 49 points. Wasn't too bad. Let's see, what's the... I got a good finish. 98 points. Wow. That's not bad. But I'm gonna have to do one of those races just loafing around the back, trying not to get hit by anybody. Anyway, I hope you guys somewhat enjoyed that. I'll try to post more races as time goes on. Alright, have a good one, guys.